Hello, guys. Um, I came on because my mindset that I was as an infant, I did get dropped on my face at a babysitter, and mom and dad wasn't too happy about that. This was from a babysitter that we had in King William, and I was a baby, and I was infant. She dropped me, I guess, on accident or on purpose. I don't know. But I've had trauma from when I was growing up as a teenager. I had so much trauma to where, and don't get me wrong, I do give my mom and my dad credit because I know they worked, but it was more toward my mom. And I don't want to say that, but mom would always watch her shows as when I was a teenager. She's like, "Shh, I'm watching my show." And I'm like, "Okay." Then I go into my room and watch TV. And then when I was 22 and I had my daughter, she did the same thing. But my dad would always be with me, my daughter. Mom, a different story. Now, I don't know if it's because on how she was raised to where she's putting her love and affection on us to where she's like, "Shh, I'm watching my TV." I'm like, "Okay." But when she got sick, she still did the same thing to where she would tell uh, me, my daughter, when she lived here, we would always talk. And mom's like, "Shh, I'm watching my TV." I'm like, "But mom, me and Brittany are talking. Why are you saying that to us?" I don't know what happened to mom when she was a child. She's told me, but she has told me that she had to take care of all her brother and sisters on lunch, dinner, whatever. But she would also try to leave the house when she was young, as a young and a teenager, to where her mom even had to do something in her life. I don't know if mom is trying her best to be a mother or if she's trying to be grandma. Because grandma, I noticed, she would always say, shh, be quiet, I'm watching my show. And again, I don't know, but my mom, she would do the same thing when I was a teenager and trying to talk to her. And then when my daughter was born and she got older, she did the same thing. But my dad would never say that. My dad would always go to a different TV to see if there's a football game or whatever. Mom, on the other hand, she would always watch Christmas movies and Disney movies. If my daughter is watching it, when she got older with Athena, Mom like, shh, I'm watching TV. Be quiet. I'm like, Mom, you gotta spend time with me, your daughter, and your granddaughter. You've seen these movies so many times. And this was actually when Mom got sick, to where she doesn't really remember watching these movies. She's like, shh, I'm trying to watch this. Be quiet. I'm like, and me and Brittany was like, for Brittany aspect, she's like, Granny, you've seen this movie so many times. We watched it so many times. But at that time, she didn't remember. And that's when she kind of got sick. And that was probably in 2003. But and I hate to say this, but Mom is the one that's telling me to come on here. I know half the time she wouldn't, but she knows if I had that time, she's like, Kim, go to bed. Time for you to go to bed. But she told me to post a video. And I don't want any mean comments because, yes, my mom has been gone for over a year. It will be 2 years in February. I'm sorry. My mom talked to me. And she wants me to do this. Because it is what it is. Because she knows I did, as a teenager, I did cut. Because she was never there. Dad was. So, peace out.